90 Day Fiancé actress Stephanie Matto is being ridiculed for selling the grave plot next to her to a fan for $100,000. And you think women wouldn't start wars?
Okay, this chick is hot. So
What? She is.
No, she's pretty.
Guys, debate it. Argue.
At least in the other photos I've seen, she's
first,
a little.
In the okay link that you put up on here,
The top photo.
Top picture, she looked good.
Otherwise, she's.
Show the video of her announcing and explaining.
Let's watch this video, guys. You're going to lose a lot of faith in humanity. Are we ready? She looks like Play-Doh Grace Kelly.
Where's she from?
She looks like Play-Doh Grace Randolph. Here we go. She's from... Here.
A $100,000 graveyard plot to one of my biggest fans on my Unfiltered this past week, and it was honestly one of the most surreal things. I literally think that I made his life. Like, I think he's just going to be waiting his whole entire life for the moment that he's going to be buried next to me, and it really has me thinking of different ways that I can make money, and I think my next move is to just like buy an entire plot of land and create a cemetery for all of my fans who can't be with me in life, but like maybe possibly the afterlife.
Wow.
Let me know your thoughts.
She's got to be trolling. Though.
Asteroid 2024.
She's definitely trolling.
It better be trolling.
I mean,
even if she actually
no, because this is the lady who sold her boob sweat. Okay,
she sold like jars of her.
Says
boob sweat. How do you even have that much boob sweat that you're able to sell jars of it?
Stephanie,
that you're able to bottle
it's tap water. Like.
It says Stephanie, who made history with her now ex-girlfriend Erica for being the first LGBTQ couple to be featured on 90 Fiancé, has been selling her boob sweat for up to $500 a jar and claimed on Instagram that she'd already made thousands of dollars.
Her caption says, "When your fans can't spend real life with you, why not the afterlife? For one of my fans, I found the solution. Thanks, John, for your purchase. For when the day comes, I know you won't regret your decision."
Look,
That's because you'll be dead.
Yeah.
And you won't regret anything.
the only way this is like I guess like
This is cancer.
Didn't they say like he saved up for it too? It's one thing if you're just like a billionaire and you want to spend $100,000 ironically, but please don't.
Yeah,
don't.
Also, what was this
What
like?
are you doing saving up, buddy?
This like shoulder movement she was doing in her video. She's like doing this the whole time.
I don't know. I didn't see.
I can't.
I guess she was trying to put the girls on display.
I can't.
Some more of that boob sweat.
The girls.
She just guys, if this is happening, there's actually a great. It's almost fortuitous. There's a great Ryan Long video that came out today about how like who you're really sexting when you're sexting OnlyFans chicks, and it's a guy.
Yeah.
It's just a guy in an Indian call center.
Yeah, like everything is sourced out to India. Of course, it's a guy, and they're probably pre-selected replies. He just hit like something comes in, and he hits one button, and it automatically goes back.
I just feel so sad that people like this exist. Like your life has to have gone a very specific way. If like it's one thing if you're just like a loner and you're more solitary in your existence, but then like you clearly crave human interaction enough that you're giving money to some vapid rich lady.
Someone said, so if you die from an accident very soon, this person probably will commit suicide to be with you. Because the idea of buying the plot in the first place says something about the mental state of this person.
It does?
Yeah.
There's a $20 one there from Francisco Sanchez Jr.
He said, Brett, sorry, I forgot to mention the red hair looks good on you. Next time, consider strawberry blonde.
I can't do red.
I don't think I would endorse that decision. No. But she had to own the plot next to hers to even make this happen.
What's a
Seems
plot
like
cost?
a scam.
Well, I mean, she charged this guy $100,000, but like how much it actually costs, I have no idea.
Now she's gonna buy out the whole cemetery for all of her fans. I didn't know who this woman was until today.
You know what it's kind of like? It's kind of like the where you can buy a star on a star registry. Like,
you can be a lord or a lady. If you buy a portion of land in Scotland or something like that.
The women are loving this. One said, "Girlie is a marketing genius and knows how to keep going viral."
She's
they're right. They're right about the other
that.
side available, please.
Every time there's a story like this, and there's some kind of there's always a ton of awful women in the replies.
One of the simps said, "How much to be in your coffin?" She said, "I haven't thought of that actually, but thank you for the idea."
Like, they're not wrong. She's fantastic at marketing herself. It's just awful. And it says, and to be fair, like, as much as it says about her, it says more about the people willing to do it.
It does. It does say a lot about the guys that are willing to do it. I mean, which is embarrassing. I mean, it's for a plot of land next, like when you're dead next to someone you don't know, like, do you have that little hope of your own in your own life of ever meeting someone?
Like, I don't know if this story is real, but off of the assumption that it is real, this is an evidence of the loneliness epidemic, especially in men.
Well, yeah, because if you set boundaries, they release your text messages on the internet, and you get in trouble.
I saw a meme that said, like, next time your boyfriend asks you to delete your bikini pictures, ask him, is that the Jonah Hill you want to die on?
Yep. That's when I put up the picture today, Jessica says the Jonah Hill to die on as the name of the file. Like, come on, dude.
It's awful. Oh, and also one comment said, I used to work a couple of times at a cemetery. It's a great investment. Adding in all the necessities as well. I'm available to chat if you want an experienced salesperson in the field.
Yeah, I mean,
the women are conspiring to profit off of.
Andrina's right. I forgot. Hefner bought the plot next to Marilyn Monroe, right? Out of spite. Like, because if I remember correctly.
Why?
They didn't get along or something like that. Does anybody remember?
I don't know why, but in my mind, I think of them as living in different eras, but obviously Marilyn died young, so that would make sense.
You know what we need to do? We need to create technology for these men where it, like, ages up the person that they're simping for so that you can get in there. It's like, this is who you're going to be buried next to. You're not going to be married next to a smoking hot 20-something. You're going to be married next to an old lady who spent $100,000 of your money on lip fillers and Botox, and she's going to look
Think about
disgusting.
how that stuff decomposes. Your silicone is going to be living in the grave next to your skeleton for longer than your actual flesh.
They probably remove it, right? They probably.
I don't know. I don't know if they do.
Like, and it's not even like it's not like it's the plot.
They're just still packing peanuts
It's the
in the
plot
void.
It's the plot next to her. Like it's basically getting like being able to sleep on the same bed but not touch her.
No, because you're dead. Like that is kind of the part that we are leaving out. Like, you're paying money that you could use while you're alive, so that way you get put into the ground next to someone that is dead when you are dead. You will experience none of this. And if there is an afterlife, you're going to hell for this.
True.
So it is a bad idea all around.
Look, say what you will about this woman, but she's an entrepreneur.
I was gonna say, as a
self-made woman,
a laissez-faire capitalist would say, "Get your bag, queen." I suppose, like, right? Like, there should be no regulation against this. I'm not saying that.
Well, I'm not saying that. I mean, it shouldn't be.
The guy needs to figure it out, right?
She sold this plot when she announced that she had some kind of deathly disease.
Yeah.
So does that mean she's still?
Wait, she does have a deathly disease?
Is she a terminal case? Is she dying soon?
Didn't seem so.
Because it seems like she's actually not. She
then
sold
we find
this
out
under
she's
the
actually
pretense that she was dying soon.
She's saving it to save money to give to her like kids who've all got like diseases, and she's actually a saint. It's just awful. But that's not the only story here, Mary. We also have this story from Sky.
This is a former Disney Channel star named Sky Jackson. She did an Instagram live stream recently where she told her fans to send her $5 for a chance to win a MacBook.
Let's play the video.
Yeah.
Send me $5.
For a damn $5. It is called a raffle. I don't know if you guys have been to school before, but I know I've been to school, and we used to have raffles all the time where
the absolute state of Gen Z right now.
Ticket. You might get put in $5, $2, whatever, and you get a prize. Like, people do raffles all the time.
This is normal. You're crazy if you think that this isn't normal.
Are you Honduran? Yes, I am. Yes, the money goes towards the prize, and then, like I said, if there's anything left over, I'm doing a second giveaway soon. So that's what it's going towards. I do not need money. Me personally, I do not need money. And I'm not saying this like I'm in a bragging way or anything like that or in a mean way. I'm just letting you guys know I do not personally need money. Like,
But
I am very
Someone
fine.
book her.
But give me
Someone
the
book her for something.
like, she's got to have a
It
cameo,
also-
right? Maybe we can get a cameo.
Is a
from her.
MacBook the best thing that you can think of to give
Well,
away?
if they're going
I
to
mean,
school, right? Like,
I don't know. It just seems like a weird choice.
we need
Also, like, no one knows how much money she's receiving. She could easily pocket the
Yeah.
leftover.
She had
Also-
127,000 likes on the stream.
I don't know if you know about any of this, but are you familiar with Johnny Craig?
Yeah.
His MacBook
Oh yeah.
scandal?
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, what was that all about? He was like telling fans he would sell them a MacBook, but then actually just stole away with the money.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure the details, but I know I remember Johnny Craig, and there was the whole MacBook thing. That was probably like late 2000s,
Yeah.
right? And he was just stealing people's money.
Wouldn't
if
this-
I
wouldn't
understand
The
correctly.
internet has changed so little.
Wouldn't what she's doing be technically gambling? Like, you could do a raffle where you enter your name, but charging them to do so sounds like gambling to me.
Gambling for children.
Yeah.
She found the loophole. But actually,
I mean, that's
she's-
just what Chuck E. Cheese is.
She's 21. She might not look it, but she is an adult and should know better.
No, but I'm saying, but the people watching, it's still illegal to, you
Yeah.
can't, she does not have a gaming license, I would assume. Therefore, I don't think she could do this legally.
Yeah. Very weird. Another person quote tweeted and said, I wonder if she's feeling sick whenever she sees the success of like Zendaya or Jenna Ortega.
Probably.
Probably. Someone booked this girl. She thought that Disney Channel was going to be her launch pad
And,
into a real acting career. And it didn't.
Like Zendaya
it didn't pan out.
Zendaya enters and wins, and it's just a bigger slap in the face. Like, Zendaya wins the MacBook.
Whoa. She got into a Twitter beef with Azalea Banks years ago, apparently. Azalea Banks said, LOL, your mom's been pimping you out to Disney since you were a little girl. Let's see what you end up like at 21. Well, she's 21 now, so we found out. She added Azalea Banks and said, I had a career before Disney, and I'm sure I will after, and I know I won't turn out like you, bitter and miserable. Fix your life.
Oh. It's just, guys, don't give the celebrities the time. Not in this way. It's not good. Okay, then here's a better question. What's worse? $100,000 for a grave plot next to a reality TV star, or entering a sweepstakes for Sky Jackson?
It would be I feel like it would make more sense if it was a giveaway, like I'm gonna do a meet and greet with you or something, not like I'll give you a computer. We got one from Darth Doza that says, autocorrect cost me $20. Phil, I enjoyed your take on Timcast the other day with respect to communism and fascism. I was curious about your thoughts on if a national language would be unifying or just...
Hold, please. Answer once we're done listening.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Every time I hear it now, I think of all the people who have to watch these segments and then wonder what the hell we're talking about.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know that we need to have a national language. I don't have a problem with it. Like, I don't have a problem with, like, the United States, like, if it was like, English is the national language, that's what most people speak. I don't have a problem with it, but I do think that there's probably value in having bilingual or multilingual people in your society. I don't have a strong feeling on it. I don't have a problem with people speaking Spanish. I don't know any Spanish. I should learn some Spanish because it would be practical.
So should I.
And that's what most people speak, but that don't speak English. But I don't have strong feelings on it, honestly.
Here's the thing, though. My issue with it is that for the last 20 years, Hollywood has portrayed everyone who doesn't speak multiple language as the bad guy for expecting you to speak English in America, where the majority of the population speaks English. So anytime they show somebody speaking a language other than English in a movie, they then portray the person who's listening to them as a jerk who says, like, why don't you just speak English? When that's not really the way how it actually happens with the average person.
I just saw someone commented on this and said Sky Jackson made a campaign to go after and dox racist white male incel trolls, and no one talked about this. No one pro-black stood by her, and the feminists didn't either. So I looked it up, and there's this headline that says Sky Jackson denies false claim that parents of the teen she doxed on Twitter lost their jobs. sparking outrage.
Denies false claim.
Wait,
I'm so tired of the media deciding.
She doxed a 13-year-old boy.
Hate it when that happens. You know, it could happen to anyone who's a self-obsessed narcissist.
The 13-year-old boy that Sky Jackson doxed has been expelled from school, and both his parents lost their jobs. She literally put an entire family into poverty over, I can't repeat what the meme was that he posted.
But he's a 13-year-old.
Imagine being a washed-up celebrity at only 18. What an effing loser this girl is.
But the point is that the kid's 13. His frontal lobe is the size of a raisin. Like, leave the kid alone. He said something stupid. When somebody says something stupid to you and they are a child, it is your job as an adult to be the bigger person and just ignore them.
Mm-hmm.
This is so weird.
Yep. I don't know.
She went on a doxing campaign against white male incels. This is all in 2020.
Maybe what she should have done is like help raise money so I can buy a MacBook so I can better dox white males.
Could Sky Jackson really get in trouble for exposing racists on social media? The legality of exposing racists on social media.
So they say, so not doxing, it's exposing.
Yeah, well, you know, it's because they're
okay,
racist.
but you're
and then, you
with
know,
your
you have
celebrity
bad
platform,
opinions.
you're posting what they posted that's offensive, knowing that your fans are going to find their personal information and dox
Everything
them
is
and get
stupid.
them fired from their jobs or expelled from their schools.
But beyond that, you're also you're taking a message you don't want people to see and making it wider because your platform is larger than theirs. So you're actually shooting yourself in the foot, as well as being dumb. So.
She told Entertainment Tonight that after hearing about racist bullying for her own fans, she realized that she could do something to help, involving exposing the bullies' names and tagging their schools, colleges, and employers to spark real-world consequences.
Yep, that's the world we live in now. Keyboard warriors, the lot of them.
Slacktivism.
She posted this on her Instagram story saying, during this sensitive time, I've seen some horrific statements and social media videos made by some Caucasian teens and young adults. Let me say this. If I see you post it, I will expose you. If you think you're big and bad enough to say it, I will most definitely put your own words on blast. Don't reach out to my team accusing me of bullying and causing you pain. How do you think your words affect my people? Your privilege won't get you out of this one. So no, I will not take it down. Next time, think about what you say. I will never condone racist remarks, quotes, or slander, etc. You're the real bullies. You're the victimizers, not the victims. Go boo-hoo somewhere else. # Black Lives Matter. Well, look at where she is today.
I'm over it.
She's grifting for a $5 donation on her Instagram live stream.
Well, maybe that's what it is. Maybe somebody there needs a new house and she's going to buy that colors
I think
lady.
she needs a job.
I hate it. I just hate it all.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.